What is up, everybody? It's been from now seasons. All right, so I want to be able to show you some new features that go along with the themes that we're really focusing on right now. So right now we're focusing on tourism versus residential lifestyle, right? We're focusing on specifically trying to help you save time, whether you're a tourist or a resident, right? Because time is a big priority, right? We only have so much time in the day. So how are we going to spend it, right? Who are we going to spend it with and where are we going to spend it? So to go over that, let's talk about the new feature for itinerary. So it's a live dynamic itinerary. So now anything live on the map, there's a marker you can click, and now you can say add to itinerary. Boom, we're going to shift it over there to the left. So this is going to dynamically open anytime that we add something. So let's add 3 things for context. Let's also add this one. Actually, no, let's add this one. This is farther away for context. All right, sweet. So now we're able to see all these different things in the itinerary. We can move them around. We can see how far they are from us, right? We can look at them and try to see what they're like, see what the vibes are like around them at that any time that you want to be able to look at it, right? And then we can also navigate to any of them. Another cool feature that we added to this is be able to share this with anyone. So even if you're not logged in and this is on a kiosk, right, you can share this. So you can tap around, look for everything, and then share it. If you take this QR code, you copy it, you put it into another browser, you're able to get the same exact map with the same exact itinerary. So your friends or whoever you want to be able to travel with know exactly what you're willing, where you're going, and what you're wanting to do. All right, sweet. So that should help you save time. All right, let's go over another feature. So I think I talked about before, but you have tourist, now resident slider. So really trying to differentiate those, but also still see where those behaviors overlap. So for tourist and resident, we're going to see the different changes in the spaces and alerts category. So spaces are going to have specific tourist spaces like tourist photo shoots, tourist traps, restroom availability, historic landmarks, novelty shops, etc. So we're also going to look at resident spaces. Those are going to have local events, local food, local outdoors, local photo shoot areas. Okay. So now when we also look at alerts, so these are going to be things that are like vibes, right? Every 30 minutes, they're going to last so that you can see ideally what that place is like in real time. So for resident alert types, we're going to be seeing a lot of natural disaster things like flooding, heat wave, fallen trees, rockfall, landslides. Okay. We're also going to see traffic because traffic will also depend on the high amounts of tourism in that area. Okay. So that's what we're going to be able to see. On the tourist side of alerts, we're going to be seeing things like live updates of shows, game flow alerts, like when games end, where people are going to be going, pop-up vendors, performers, also traffic, long ticket lines, long wait lines, tourist traps, checkout delays, scams. So all that's going to be dynamically on the map, so you can help curate and crowdsource that for everyone. So that's a really big feature. The last one I'm going to show you is the public health feature for residents. So now you see this draw area. So now when you draw a specific area, it's going to give you 4 points. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. It's going to give you a way to label it. You can label it. You can write about it however you want. You can also link it. If you're finding this from a reliable source, then you can create the polygon. So then you can upvote it, downvote it, depending on your agreeability. You can read about what people wrote about it. You can upvote it or downvote it from here. And then you can also view the actual source that is attributed to the specific map marker. In this case, it's from the USDA Economic Research for Food Desert. Okay. So those are all the main features that I want to be able to show you guys. So it's really about, helping people save time, right? We're prioritizing that. And we're within the luxury market. So we're helping travelers save time, right? We're also enabling them to have resources, curated resources. There's a lot of different things you can look at on a map, right? You're overwhelmed with the amount of things that are on here. So goals to give businesses the ability to curate their own vision of how they see the world and what they'd like you to experience within their world, right? What we're also providing is a luxury experience, right? A luxury concierge experience for those businesses. So think about like high density volume places like airlines, sporting event places, convention centers. Um, what's another one? We did airlines, sports, convention centers, hotels, right? So anything that you want to be able to track your customers, be able to know what it's like to go where they're going, or to be able to curate that for them. Because with a lot of this automation, there's a lot of things you can put on the map. So when you can display the world as if it's an art gallery and you're showing someone what that experience is like within your worldview, that's really beautiful. So I want to be able to provide that for anyone that wants to access that top tier luxury of being aware, knowledgeable, and caring about their space and the people that they spend time with. So keep in mind, all the same things are still on the back end of this. So we can keep track of all your different vibes that you have, all your friends that are live on the map, all your shared spaces of those friends, the architecture that you spend most of your time around, the impact of that architecture on you, right? The goals that you have for your trip while you're going on your trips, right? All the gamification and XP reward that you can have towards, let's say, like your hotel concierge or your sporting ticket or your airline miles, things like that. And then all of your demographic data is also accessible still. So all that's still there, just with these awesome added features to help you better appreciate and understand your space, save time, and create a really cool guided experience. All right, sweet. Talk to you guys later.